Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Jordan Fisher.
I'm Timmons Hatman.
I'm Cypher PK, and this is the May Contain
Action podcast.
Available on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and more.
Welcome, everyone, to the May Contain Action podcast, where your two favorite content creators talk content, pop culture, gaming, and other important subjects. I'm host number one, your favorite, Paul. You can definitely tell apart from Trevor, aka ActionJaxon. My lovely secondary host, like a sous chef, is the lovely future Hall of Famer, Trevor May, aka IamTrevorMay.
You just call me lovely twice?
Lovely. You're really nice.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're really, yeah. No, you're nice to look at. Yeah, absolutely. Strong calves. Ava, please.
No one knows you're here yet.
You haven't walked into the room. We have to maintain the illusion. Today, we have a very special guest, and that is the one, the only, the lovely, controversial, kidding, totally very clean cut PG, AvaGG.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
I went to
Tim
push
doesn't
the
have
button and
doesn't
it's
have a
not
special
there
button.
anymore. Mine's not there either. I pushed it. Nothing happened, so I had to do it with my mouth.
Nothing happens when you restart the app.
God, no. I'm on my laptop. I'm always on different computers.
Oh,
Wow,
This
I
is
didn't
such
get
a
the
scuffed-
cool horn sound.
scuffed podcast. We'll put it in post. We'll put it in post.
Put it in post.
Edit it
post.
in. Edit it in.
Do it, PM. Do it.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. So, update for the podcast. Everyone listening at home. I am currently in Florida, streaming from this hodgepodge setup that Tim has going on down here. It's a mess. It's a real gong show, as the Canadians say. And Trevor streaming from, what is it? Like a
Also
ThinkPad?
Florida, but worse.
Yeah. Also
It's
Florida.
the worser part of Florida. So
Really terrible part.
So if we all disconnect in the middle, the podcast is canceled.
Yeah.
So
100%. But I think the good news is that our mics sound different enough that I think they can tell the difference.
yeah, you're dude.
Yeah.
I mean, what is that? Like it's a $10,000 mic he's got
Dude.
there.
This mic has 0 EQ on it. It sounds incredible.
It does.
I kind of want to buy it.
Hey, Ava, what do you have? Do you have you probably got a Shure like everybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying a couple different audio things right now. I really want to get like an audio setup where there's not a mic in my face or in the camera, but
Oh.
I still sound good, and it's been hard.
Tough.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tough out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Like it picks
one
up
that's-
everything.
Yeah.
like back behind the monitors type thing, but you can still sound like you're very close. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, because I feel like in YouTube videos or in movies, like, you know, everyone sounds great and you
Yeah.
don't see these stupid fucking mics. But,
Yeah, those are very expensive. Those ones.
That's true.
yeah.
Those boom mics. They're up above them.
I don't know what this is called. I was trying it out for a little bit. Try something else.
Oh, you don't like it? It's too close. Same.
I do. Maybe I just need a different arm because I still feel like it's in my face, but it's not technically blocking anything. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I have the exact same setup. I'm gonna be honest. Mine's kind of like it's not in my face, but it's definitely noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
clunk. It's big.
I don't know why.
it's
I
heavy.
kind of like that it's like gray here. I don't know. Something
I
about
just
it.
feel like Howard Stern.
Like that it's yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know
Well, at
what
least
it
I
is.
have an arm now. Like a couple weeks ago, I was just putting my mic in a cup and holding it.
Oh
right
God!
in front of
What?
me.
I've
Yeah.
done that before. Yeah,
What do you mean?
Well,
I
'cause,
use
you
my
know,
cup
you get
holder.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like the Amazon ones and they're cheap and they break, and then I just like didn't order like another one for a while, and
You're like a cup is the best option here.
yeah,
Yeah,
giant
definitely,
mug. It worked.
definitely not one day shipping from Amazon. A cup,
Yeah, you know,
Yep.
I
100%.
looked like a day one stream. Like I was just starting my stream for the first time ever. You know, like
True.
that kind of ghetto rigged setup.
Take it back. Take it back to
Seriously.
the old days.
Well, in the spirit of taking it back, Ava, this is actually probably one of my most excited questions to ask you. We asked this to everyone in the beginning. It's very simple, very straightforward, because obviously the goal of this is try to get to know you and kind of explain that to our listeners. The first thing I want to ask. Where did your name?
Oh
Where
boy.
did your name come from?
Yeah, I cannot wait to hear it.
What's the genesis of your name?
Yeah, tell us the entire
name.
story of the genesis.
Well,
of
it
the name.
depends. What you
Leave
know
nothing
me,
out.
obviously. Do you mean my original name or my name
please.
now?
Please tell
Ava.
us how you. Yeah, that change. We
Everything.
want to know about the change.
Oh yeah, because I think Trevor probably only knows me as AvaGG, right? Yeah.
Actually, when we
so-
had met, you had just changed it, like
Oh, okay.
literally that week. Yeah, and you told me about it, so that's why I'm excited to hear the story.
Well, when you're young, you
Mhm.
think you're clever,
Mhm.
and I thought it was hilarious. 18. Oh God, I don't even know how old I was. Teenage year old me thought I was.
Oh yeah.
I used to play a lot of Halo. That was like my first multiplayer game. I loved it, played it all the time.
Mhm.
And in that game, when you kill someone or when someone kills you, it says so and so killed someone or you were killed by whatever. I wanted it to be like a sentence. So I wanted to be like,
Oh my god!
Uh-huh.
a girl
boy.
killed
I'm
you or
imagining
you
the
killed a girl,
voice.
right? And so obviously I didn't want like a girl. And I very cleverly came up with AvaJG. Because I still wanted it to be feminine in a way. So
very feminine.
I wanted it to read as you were killed by AvaJG or AvaJG killed you. And that was my original.
God, that is
Are you imagining the Halo guy's voice though?
that is so. You were killed
thought it
by.
was really funny, okay?
AvaJG like that. He's so
Just stamped across their screen,
Lost
'Cause
the lead.
You don't get it a lot of the times until you read it or say it out loud. And then you're like, oh, okay.
Ava, I've known you for like 5 or 6 years now, and I legit just figured that out like a year ago.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get it. Well, it's because I've been banned. Like that name got constantly banned, so I had to change the spellings a lot. My original one was AvaJay, which is a lot easier to pick up.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
And
But
your
yeah,
Twitch
and-
name was AvaJJ.
Yeah. So
And it
then
went to like
I,
AI, right? JAI.
yeah, because it's
Okay.
still an A sound technically.
Okay.
The AI
Yeah.
sound is A. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
But some people think, yeah, Jai.
Incredible.
But now I'm AvaGG because I say I grew up and matured, as a 29-year-old woman. And I was
Yeah.
like, it needs to be family friendly, maybe. For deals
Maybe.
and stuff. So, but I didn't want to get rid of Ava because Ava kind of grew from AvaJJ. That's just like my nickname now.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought GG was like, good games. Like that's what companies will see if you capitalize the G's. That's what businesses,
Yeah.
Yeah, of
people,
course.
they'll see that.
Mhm.
However, if you lowercase the GGs, I'm still just a vag. So, I say I'm mature
notice that at all.
and became family friendly. And on paper, to companies, I am.
I like it. Yeah. It's funny because every gaming company in the world's website is .gg. So
It is.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
That's so good.
brilliant. It's brilliant.
I really love that. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Who-
God.
What if they listen to this? What's it gonna
no, it's
Delete,
no
block,
one listens to
delete,
this.
block. Edit that out.
Yeah. We'll edit and post.
edit and
Monsters
post.
just left the chat.
Gain the lead.
Who are kidding? They know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, they
They're
100%.
And
They're
it's still a sentence, so
Technically, yeah.
I love
It
my
is
multiplayer shooter games.
Incredible.
Yeah. You do. Well, this is a hard left turn. The last segue was so good, and this one isn't. So I guess it's my turn. You said you play Halo. That means you're pretty hardcore. You've been playing games for a long time.
Yeah.
And what goes better with 12 straight hours of Halo than fast food?
Yeah.
So we ask every time, and actually, you're the first person that we're actually going to change one of these questions up. This isn't one of them that's going to be changed, but
We didn't talk about this.
it's read the thing one time. How about?
Oh, I didn't.
It's good. No, it's good. It just look. It's
Okay.
down there at the bottom. It's actually a great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. But I don't know why I said any of that because this one hasn't changed.
Yeah.
But what restaurant? Because this is very, very important to me. What is a fast food place that you drive by and you cannot not go in and get something?
You know, it might be weird, but I'm not really a fast food person.
Okay. Let's expand.
But if I had to choose one,
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Chick-fil-A.
Solid choice. I'm actually going to get that post podcast.
I'm just I'm addicted to their lemonade. So.
Oh, isn't it so good?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is important then that you alley-oop me a perfect question. Do you like the full, do you like the full diesel straight up lemonade, or do you like the diet one that's not as sweet?
Oh no, I get the extra large lemonade.
Sure, of course.
I always get
Not
that
the diet
too.
one. Although I feel like it tastes good, but no.
Yeah, because
for some reason I like the diet one better because the other one's really tart.
Yeah.
And
I
for
like
me,
it,
if
though.
I'm going to drink something, I need to be able to drink 64 ounces of it.
Is it a 64 ounce?
Yeah, no, it's a 44 ounce. Sorry.
So you're just sprinting towards diabetes as fast as you can.
Yeah, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Thank God I'm an athlete, or I would already have it probably. So
Goodness gracious. So,
Chick-fil-A.
okay. So you said that you're not really a fast food place, but there's no way you're not at least some sort of fast casual person. I'm talking
weirdly
yeah,
enough.
or you cook at home.
No.
Okay,
I'm a streamer. Hello. No.
Exactly. That's why this
That's
question
tricky.
literally applies to everybody.
Yeah.
7-Eleven has
Excuse me?
Oh, you're on another level.
They
What does
do
that even
that's my
mean?
go-to after the stream meal. They do pasta dishes, these little cheap $4 or $5 pasta.
What are you
No,
talking about?
Have you ever been to 7-Eleven? They have good food. I'm not crazy.
We just
especially,
asked you.
especially in other countries. It's like a grocery store in there. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Other countries, that's true. That's true.
Here,
we just
here they have
literally-
meals too. They have pasta. They have little chicken
part of-
Alfredo. They have
what
pasta
part of country is
salads. They yeah.
Ava,
What?
what are you talking
Is this-
about?
They're
We just
good.
asked you
Are you in
fast-
California?
I'm a pasta fiend. I love pasta.
7-Eleven pasta?
Yes.
I can't
it's
wait for
good.
our next guest.
Try it.
Favorite food's going to be oh yeah, I love Sunoco. I really love going to Sunoco and grabbing up a hot dog or
Wow.
Nope.
Wow, be more from New York State dropping
Yeah.
Sunoco on us.
I mean Sunoco,
Wow.
dude. What? A Sheets maybe? Maybe a
There you go.
Sheets?
Sheets is dude. If you said Sheets pasta, I would have been like, yeah.
What's the one in New Jersey that everyone's like,
Wawa.
oh, it's the best.
Wawa.
Wawa. Yeah.
Wawa. It's phenomenal.
Milton wants me to say Trevor May is a fricker.
Whoa, Milton.
Excuse
Hey.
me? Are you actively reading your chat right now?
Hey,
Just that one stood out.
Just that one.
hey, YouTube. You would have never known about that unless she told you. So,
That's true. Because you
hey,
guys
what's
can't
up?
see it.
iTunes on Apple. You wouldn't have known that.
But yeah,
You are.
7-Eleven's
You know
good.
what?
Okay.
Fuck you,
Don't fucking
Milton.
sleep on it. Go there.
So pasta at
All right.
7-Eleven, don't sleep on it. This is
What about do you like the taquitos and
That's my fast food. Yes, I do.
everything?
Mhm.
If it's in the
I don't
hot
think
thing,
I've
on
had
the
Mexican
rollers, you're
food
in.
that I've disliked yet.
Oh, that's a good point.
incredible.
I'm with you on that too. I love Mexican food.
This is the kind of hard-hitting questions we ask on this podcast.
I love Mexican. I hate it a lot. I always get flautas 3 times. Right now I'm trying to do a meal prep diet. It's
Mhm.
going great.
Incredible.
It definitely sounds like
It's going great. Just came back from a cruise where I did nothing but eat terrible stuff. So
wow. You went on a cruise.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. I'm very interested about that as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Okay. That was the weirdest part. Answer we've ever gotten to that. 7-Eleven, hands down.
yay.
I mean, she's 2 for 2 now, actually.
Yeah, I prefer gas station food. Okay, sure.
7-Eleven is
She's like,
really
ew, Taco
good.
Bell. Go to
Oh,
7-Eleven. I love.
Oh
well,
my
hey,
gosh.
I one last thing on this before we move on.
Yeah.
You imagine getting your food at 7-Eleven, but you literally can get any drink you want. Any drink that
Sure.
exists in the world, you can have with that meal because it is in a 7-Eleven. So there you go.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
slushy.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Texas 7-Elevens are different.
They might, you might have more choices there. Yeah, there's a good chance. I don't think I've ever seen pasta. I've seen a lot of things in 7-Elevens. I've been to a lot of gas stations in my day, but never gotten any pasta.
No, they have like
it's on the list now. It's on the list. I'm gonna try it next time we're there. We're gonna go play the Texas Rangers. I'm getting some freaking 7-Eleven pasta.
Okay. The kind of hard-hitting content you can expect from this podcast. Ava, again, hard left turn. I want to know a little bit more about. You said obviously you started pretty young. You were playing Halo. You started streaming relatively young as well. What did you do before streaming or content creation? So what was Ava like before then? And then when did you decide to go full time and take it to the next level?
I've been streaming, I think coming on 8 years now. Full time, probably only like 3 or 4 years. I don't really remember when I went full time, but before that, I was in college or university in Texas, in San Marcos. And I met some girls through Call of Duty. You probably know Miss Vixen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
I met one of her friends just randomly in a lobby, and we played together a ton. And then she started streaming, and I discovered what Twitch was and started watching them. I think this was like my second year of college, so maybe I was 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really remember exactly what ages and years, but yeah, around 2 years into college. Oh yeah, it was when I got my first apartment. So then I was doing it. Yeah, I did it as a hobby, just for fun after school and stuff, because I was like, well, they're having a good time. Like, I can do this. Like, I'm good at the game and I like people, you know? So I think I started,
Absolutely.
oh my gosh, I think I started on a laptop, just like in my bedroom.
Super scuffed.
Yeah, like a little teeny tiny TV. I had like 3 other roommates, but yeah, I think that's when I first started. I was getting my degree in, I don't even know if people really know this, but I have a degree in Bachelor of Science in Speech Language Pathology, which is like speech disorders and stuff.
What? That's wild. That's awesome.
Audiology.
Yeah.
So I had my degree in that, and then afterwards I did behavior therapy with autistic children because, I took the course just out of curiosity and I ended up loving it. And then I worked with autistic children after for a year or 2. But I made more money just like streaming at night for a couple hours than I did 8 hours days with these kids.
Really? That's surprising.
Yeah. Then I went, it's shit pay. So
wild. I
eventually just went full time with streaming.
When was
as much as I miss my kids sometimes, it's just the end of the day, whatever
Absolutely.
pays the bills.
And when did you? Well, not when, but how old were you when you went full time? Like from like then to now, how long has it been?
I think probably around 25, 26.
Okay.
And I'm 29 now. I really haven't been full time as long as I think a lot of people. I did my schooling and everything at the same time and did it part time, I guess.
Well, that's awesome. You have a degree. I mean, I feel like not a majority, but a lot of people don't. Like, I don't have a degree. Trevor doesn't have a degree. We're both pretty dumb. So
I think a lot of streamers too,
college
they got into it probably younger than me because it's becoming such a popular thing now. So they just, why go to college if you're making so much money?
Yeah,
that's true.
Because that is what you're going to college to then get ready to do.
Yeah,
so.
I do think everyone should go to college, though, because the things that you learn from college, that schooling aside, you learn how to pay bills, live with others, function. Like, I have to get up at this time to go to class. And then I have to,
be an adult.
You learn how to be an adult there. And I feel like the scary part about streaming and all these younger people is they go from home to living on their own in an apartment, but they never learn how to become a functioning adult.
Yeah.
And that's a whole thing, though.
That's people ask me there, like, you miss, you sad you didn't go, because I was drafted out of high school. And they just say, are you sad you didn't, go to college? Well, in reality, in the off season, which is like all of the fall and the entire winter. That's like the middle of the school year. So I would literally go back, live on University of Washington's campus with my best friend, and he was in a frat. He was the president of his frat. So like I met my wife through that. Like I actually lived in a room off season, like in the back of the frat, not part of the frat once. And that's how I met my wife. And now, so I had the experience. I just didn't have to go to class, and I had disposable income. So it was great.
It's probably different. Like you're still being taught to do things. Yeah.
Not only that, you're kind of just pushed into the pool. Like you just head first, like, hey, learn how to, take care of yourself. You're 18 and you just live in a hotel now.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Figure it out.
And no one's going to help you because you're all competing against each other for the same spots. So, it's tough, but I got that whole experience because of baseball. So when I was gone, I was having how do you get along with teammates, and how do you have a long-term relation or a long distance relationship, and how do you do your laundry, and those three things are the really important things.
Yeah. How to do laundry.
Yeah. I that's another thing that I notice sometimes in maybe younger people that even get into this, and like just world experience is kind of important too. So
it really is. Because then it's like, I don't know. I feel like you learn how to balance in college too. Like, or at least something like that, where you're living with other people and you're working and you're going to, you learn how to balance your life or kind of teach yourself how to, where I feel like a lot of times streamers don't learn that. A lot of streamers don't have that skill on how to balance their life. They just get caught up in streaming and only streaming. And
exactly.
Especially when you blow up. It's all about just like going 14 hours a day.
Goes hand in hand with like, oh, I'm depressed and I don't know what to do now. I'm burnt out. Like, how do I help myself?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing, is like so many people are like burning themselves out trying to be like the next, whoever, like insert huge streamer. And they don't learn exactly like you said, the balance, so that when they do get burned out, they don't know how to take time for themselves. They don't know how to function with other friends, or maybe they burned a lot of bridges because they just stream all day.
Yeah.
And they just put their head against the ground and just like drag and like try to just be huge on Twitch, which is exhausting. So
I think it's important to make the distinction that grinding is 100% great, and it is part of it, being so hyper consistent.
Sure.
But knowing how, like, one thing I had to learn is like knowing how to rest. I had a big thing where I would, when I was young, really young, and watch all these guys around me, all the other bass players, and like I didn't realize everyone was different. So like guys would they work out in the gym for 2 hours, and if I did that, I was exhausted and couldn't pitch, and I was bad. So I was like, but like that's not who now I'm 30 and this is my 13th spring training. So at this point I'm like, I'm not doing that. I know what I need. But you have to learn those things. And sometimes if you're kind of alone streaming in your room, right, and you don't have that support system, only when you ever talk about it is all people doing the same stuff. It's really hard to be like, okay, I'm going to do 8 hours today, and then I'm going to take this day off, and that's the day I'm going to do all my chores and like make sure the house is clean, and so that I feel comfortable streaming, instead of just like piling wrappers around yourself, because it's very easy to do that. So it just takes experience and time, but it is something that I think we're kind of in a weird place. I'm just seeing it a lot on social media. Just a lot of people like unhappy or don't really know. They're like, I'm unhappy and I don't know why. And you're like, it's because you're looking for something else, or you need more. And
that's what I'm saying. You don't have to go to college and spend all that money, but I do feel like that really helped me, because it taught me how to adult, balance my life, and stuff like that. Not that I'm perfect at all by any means. I fail as a lot of things. Like, when do you actually feel like you're an adult? I'm like, is it when you have kids, when you buy your first house? Like, I still feel like
you ever do.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I still don't. I still don't.
Dude, my parents don't know what they're doing. Dude, I don't think it ever happens. I don't think you ever arrive.
How scary is that, by the way, when you realize that when you're an adult, and then all the people that were adults when you were a kid, that you realize that they didn't know what they were doing then?
Dude,
really scary when you
I read like a post that was like something like, you get older and you realize your parents aren't as stupid as you thought they were, and then you also realize that adults are dumber than you thought they were.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like hand in hand. You're like, oh, adults have no idea what they're doing. But then also your parents are like, oh, you knew what was going on. Okay. I didn't know you knew that. All right.
Didn't seem like you knew that.
Didn't seem like you knew, but you knew. Yeah, my parents were or are now like little children. They don't. They're just like, I love my parents so much, but they're just like, I don't know. They're like making jokes and stuff. I'm like, you're like 90. What are you doing? You can't talk like that. Get it together, mom.
Definitely my mother. I'm like, ew. Yeah. I'm like, why are you saying this to me? I don't need to know this. I don't want to know this.
I saw a post you did recently. I think it was on Instagram of you and your mom.
Mm.
And I was thinking to myself when I saw that, I was like, man, what was it like raising Ava? That must have been a handful.
I was great. I was a very good kid. I mean, I'm sure I had my moments.
Yeah.
But I was never one to talk back. I never like got mad at my parents. I think I was grounded like once. Like I don't ever remember being grounded.
Wow.
Yeah. My most traumatic memory is like one time I was talking back to, she doesn't even remember this. She's like, I would never do that. And I was like, what? This is the most traumatic memory of my childhood. You don't even remember it. And she smacked my hand with a wooden spoon, like just like a light little tap, because I was like talking back to her one time and I was like, that didn't hurt. And she like smacked me harder on the hand with it. And I remember just like running away, like and hiding in my bedroom. And she doesn't even remember it. I was like, what?
Oh gosh. Challenging your parent. Oh, that didn't even hurt. Really?
Oh, it didn't.
I never did that. I never talked back to teachers, never got detention, like nothing like that. So I would think I was a pretty good kid.
Are you like a straight A student?
Now, I could be, I guess. I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah.
If the subject didn't interest me, I didn't care about putting effort into it.
100%
standard.
Yeah, I didn't care to be an A+ student.
Yeah, like who cares what happened during Bismarck's reign? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I got through schooling. You know, I don't remember any of it.
Solid.
But I did it.
It's absolutely true. Trevor?
I mean, like, we had to take like pre-calculus in high school, right?
Sure.
Algebra? Like, what? I don't even...
What?
Yeah.
You took pre-calculus?
Yeah, I did it out of curiosity, and then I never took actual calculus.
You took pre-calculus out of curiosity?
Yeah, what's calculus?
Because I remember liking algebra. I liked looking for X or whatever, but now I'm like, why did I ever bother learning that? Like, what does that do? What does it mean? I don't know.
I liked looking for X. That's the best.
I like puzzles.
I like looking for X.
I gotta be honest. Puzzles. I may have taken AP calculus in high school, and it's
dude. You took AP calculus, you nerd.
I took a lot of AP classes. You know what?
What you were?
My dad said I wouldn't get into the college I wanted to unless I got a 4.0 for my whole life. Okay, he told me that when I was 12.
A big
I didn't take AP, but I took college classes. I guess college courses.
Yeah.
Because I figured less classes I have to take in college, the better. Don't take AP, guys. Just take college classes in senior year, because then you get credit.
Yeah, don't take AP either, because if you take 1 year off, those scores don't matter anymore, and it's
really? Oh my god.
No, it's awful. It's awful. Matter. They change that system constantly. But whatever. And I hate to bring up TikTok already, but there is that trend with the kids in high school where they're like having their teachers say 3 things in 5 seconds. Like, what's 3 things you use every day in 5 seconds? And they start counting down. They're like, my toothbrush, my backpack, and my water bottle. And she's like, do you notice you didn't say calculus? And they're just catching all their teachers doing that, which is hilarious.
That's funny.
I feel like I'm the dumbest person in this room right now.
It's okay. We're not in a room together, so you're the only one in that room. Think about it that way.
You guys aren't in here?
Think about it that way.
It's getting worse.
We're not in an internet cafe. No, we're all in different places. So speaking of TikTok,
dude,
you're really good at
the poor listeners, dude. This is the worst.
Segue.
Speaking of segues,
Trevor's.
No, I've spent actually. I think I followed you for a really long time now, and I always enjoy interacting on your tweets. Social media plays a big role in being a content creator, as you very well know. And we try to get a little bit of insight from everybody when they come on. Try to figure out. So what is your favorite social media platform to use? Like your favorite one that you always check. And then because there's always new things coming out, I've already brought up TikTok and that's kind of the hot one right now. But which one do you think you're not on enough or you don't like tailor you need to get better at like tailoring content for?
Probably TikTok. Twitter's, I'd say, yeah, my favorite. Instagram, a close second.
Mm-hmm. Why is Twitter your favorite over Instagram?
I like talking to people on it, I guess.
The interaction, yeah.
Yeah, the interaction is much higher on Twitter than Instagram for me. That was the one thing I wish I had done, but didn't do as a streamer. I never cared about Instagram or anything like that when I started my stream. And I didn't start paying attention to it really, truly till this past year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of naturally grew. But now I've been focused on it because I'm like, oh my gosh, here's a whole new avenue of opportunities and stuff that I've been ignoring.
Oh, for sure.
That I wish I hadn't. And so yeah, TikTok, obviously the new hot one. I'm just not creative. Like, like I just like playing games. Like I'm never gonna be that YouTuber that's like, hey guys, oh my God, and I can't, I'm not gonna be the TikToker that does all the cute dances and stuff because I'm lazy.
You can't do the renegade? You kidding me? It's so hot right now.
I mean, I could, but I'm like, how do you? I don't even know how to use.
Disgustingly hot right now.
People make themselves look so cool on it. I'm like, how did you slow yourself down? Like, it's a lot of editing and shit that I don't know how to do. Like, I'd need to hire someone to do my TikTok.
I think it's actually really cool because if you are into like doing all the cool edit things they have on there and like getting creative with that stuff, that's like fun. Like it's a really
I'm not creative
but if it's not, then, if it's not, then I mean, what are you gonna do?
Because more money, but I'm not.
Exactly.
More money.
I mean, and there's it's a weird hockey, like you can hockey stick grow on it really quickly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess. But yeah, most people are just look at the trends. The big people that we know that stream that are getting big on it are like, what's a trend? I can do that in my style. And then it's
exactly. I may be
usually
wrong in assuming this. I don't actually know because mine is not, but is it possible even to monetize Instagram? Like obviously you can do monetization based promotions on it, but does it have built-in monetization?
No, I don't think
I don't think it did.
They don't they don't do the like the Facebook.
That would be great, but they don't.
They don't do the Facebook ad rev. Facebook has something like that in there, but they don't do it on Instagram yet.
That'd be genius. Just remove, like, I feel like just kind of get rid of the every fourth post or third post there's like a sponsored Instagram post, and just allow people to monetize their Instagram stories or videos.
I'm not certain, but I believe that they're throwing around doing it on Instagram TV stuff, because I don't know if you noticed that, but they're really pushing people to do more than a minute.
Yes.
And so 100%. That might actually turn into the YouTube style where they at the beginning there's a 30-second ad.
I mean, yeah, I've been trying to do IGTV and stuff. Like all my YouTube videos I'll post on there. Yeah. They do much better on Instagram than I do YouTube.
That's what I've heard. Those do pretty well.
People, I don't know.
Your Instagram content as well. I mean, we want to kind of touch on this a little bit later as well, but you've been doing a lot of travel, and I feel like Instagram is just set up perfectly for that.
Yeah.
Like it's just your wheelhouse. I feel like you're in a different country every 5 seconds. Instagram is the place to share that. Twitter is just a place to more have conversations.
Well, this past year, like a lot of it has been work. Like I went to an event or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I turned it into like content and travel for fun and stuff.
On Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah. But there's definitely been a couple trips that were just pure fun.
Yeah, exactly.
But my Japan trip was my actual first like trip for content.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do with like my Instagram. I want to become that Instagram travel account that all those girls do and stuff, just because it's fun to travel, but it's expensive. So I'm trying to get to the point where I'm paid to travel.
You're like, hey, vlog, please pay for this trip. Yeah,
so that's kind of the direction that I'm trying to take with my brand right now and grow. Cool. For sure. So thank you for noticing, because that's what I've been trying to do.
Noticing hard. Nicely done.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched them too, because I'm also going to Japan this off season. So
it was so much fun. It was so strange and new and different, but I loved it.
Cool.
because
Can't wait
it's
for
just
Trevor to take me with him.
completely different from America.
Oh yeah, that's what. And the Olympics are gonna be there this year.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Summer Olympics nerd. I freaking love that ish. I'll watch it all day, every day, and I'm pumped it's gonna be in Tokyo.
Yeah, they built like this insane new area just because of the Olympics and stuff. Like all the shopping and stuff. It's gorgeous area. But I'm like, wow, you built that just for the Olympics?
Oh, dude, the
Crazy.
money they spend in the Olympics is stupid.
I'll
Yeah.
totally get to see it after it's
You-
over, but it'll be great. It'll be still be
but
new.
still, yeah,
Yeah.
you can walk around the whole park. It'd be awesome.
Oh, we didn't even think about that.
We did.
Yes. 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 Okay.
Freaking excited. It's really fun. So Ava, we kind of want to get a new perspective in here. So we did change up the questions a little bit. I'm sure you've listened to all the podcasts, so you know exactly what we're going for here.
totally.
Every single one. Thank you for listening to all those and leaving a 5-star review.
Plus
But-
one on Yelp. Yep. And Google.
On Yelp, good.
Yep.
Yep.
Our mom and pop shop will do better. Perfect.
Our
That's
pizza
fantastic. But Ava, what is the one thing, if you had to narrow it down to one thing, if you can do that, that you wish you would have known when you started content creation? We have a lot of listeners that
Oh, gosh.
don't necessarily know a lot about content creation, or are just starting, or maybe even been doing it for 5 years, feel like they're not getting anywhere. But what's the one thing you wish you would have known? And what's the one tip you would give to those people?
Well,
It
for
can be
me,
multiple
I
things.
guess because it's something that I'm regretting and trying to work on now is
Mhm.
kind of growing all your platforms.
I really
at
hope
the
you're going to say
same time,
branding.
not just focusing on, I mean, as much as I would like, I'm sure there's obviously YouTubers and streamers who can just play video games and make
Yes.
enough to live, and that's all they need to do. But for a lot of us, that's not
Mhm.
enough, right? You need to build a brand. That's what you need to do. You can't just think of playing video games equals money. You're building a brand, you're building a name, something that other companies will want to use, to
Mhm.
promote their products and stuff like that. So I think that's really important to remember and remind yourself and teach yourself as you're growing.
For sure.
Yeah. Remember that it's a brand that you're growing, and use Instagram, use Twitter, use YouTube, use anything you can, I guess,
Yeah.
really.
No, I love
that's
that.
like that's hard to like narrow down to one thing. I feel like I could spend 50 minutes explaining that.
Oh yeah, no, that's smart. What we've talked about before on this channel, I feel like ad nauseum, just talking about how Twitch in and of itself is a terrible way to grow your brand or to get viewers.
Yeah.
Like, how do I get more viewers on Twitch? I guess I'll just keep doing 24-hour streams on Twitch. Like you have to grow other places to grow on
Yeah.
Twitch. That's essentially what we've been saying is grow
Being active on like people come from my YouTube, they come from Twitter,
Yes.
they come from and all of that. And then I don't know, I feel like a lot of people sometimes don't burn bridges. Someone that's small now or whatever that you were a rude dick to might at one point down the road be someone that could have helped you, but because you were a jerk or you were egotistical or like I feel like sometimes people get caught up in petty drama and
Yeah.
that
100%.
just will never help you. Like you should always just be kind and helpful to others, because you never know. One day you can help someone else, they can help you.
Yep. Exactly.
That is
That's
the
so
nature
true.
kind of games too. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's such a
Yeah.
closed community. Like if
Yeah.
you're rude to one person, like you're rude to a developer, he's gonna tell his boss or he's gonna tell his other developer friends, and they're like, "Why would we give you this game? Or why would we let you try out this game? Or
Exactly.
give you a sponsorship? You were a dick to my team or something."
Yes. Yeah. It kind of goes hand in hand. Like, know your worth, right? So if
Mhm.
someone comes to you with like some sort of like terrible offer for you, like, I'll pay you $5 to do 8 posts for me. Like, I'm not going to do
Yeah.
that. You can say that in a very like, I don't know. You don't have to be a dick.
Yeah,
Like, you don't
No.
really have to be a jerk to people. You don't have to do
Yeah.
that. You choose to be one, even if someone is being,
No one will want to work with you.
yes,
Or
exactly.
they shouldn't want to work with you.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah, but especially I feel like in the beginning of streaming, it felt like such a small community. Twitch felt like so small compared to what it is now.
Well,
So
because
it was
we've
like,
really been, our generation, like you and me, like all of us, we've been the ones that have kind of steered it and guided it and developed it,
yeah, absolutely. Been here a very long time and seen it
Trying.
develop and grow and change dramatically.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's good. I love that.
Well, yeah, because it's like I'm not the biggest streamer, right? There's tons of female streamers that have way bigger numbers than, and stuff. But I've been here a long time, and I still do very well for myself, just because people like working with me, or they like,
Yeah.
I might get a deal that another girl didn't get, or another guy didn't get, just because I've had a good relationship with that company.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's super true. And also too, like we talked about this before as well, just being kind to people in general. Like if you're at an event, right?
Except for idiots that tweet me sometimes. Fuck them.
Except for idiots that tweet.
You gotta pick your spots, obviously. You can't just let everything go. Yeah, you're a human being,
no,
right?
Of course.
Yeah, obviously.
Sorry, yeah, you were saying
between the two. No, of course.
Yeah.
Completely lost track of what I was. It's totally fine.
Sorry.
Check your notes, dude. Check your notes.
Check my
Shuffle your papers. Flip them a little bit.
But you were saying be nice. Be kind.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yes, just being nice and kind to people. I think that are how do I say this? Like if you go to an event and you meet so and so who's like a kind of a big deal, right? And you have a relationship with them or whatever, you try to develop a relationship with them. Don't be a dick to their friend.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Being like, just don't.
Who
just
are you?
Because that friend can't.
Aren't you so and so's friend?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about experience. So just because that person can't necessarily do anything for you career-wise, doesn't mean you just be a terrible person to that person or you ignore them. You will not only non-burn bridges, but you will create bridges if you are just kind to people in your sphere, and also just include them in things like, hey, so-and-so's friend, come on over. Paul, come over.
Oh, I mean, that's so true, though, because some of the friends I developed, like all my relationships that I have in this industry have been with people that we've all started at different points, Yeah. Some were small, some were big, and that relationship just developed naturally over the years. I mean, some of the people I'm closest friends with now, like, they're like some guy streamer's girlfriend or something, like it's just... But now they're like my best friends, so it's just funny. You never know, so it's like, why be kind to everyone you meet at any event? Yes. I agree with that.
Girlfriend.
I actually have a little.
Well, I'm thinking of certain people, but I don't want to drop names.
No, of course you wouldn't want to name drop.
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Assange already did that all episodes. So, actually, when I met you at TwitchCon, I think we were at TwitchCon 18. It was the one with the roast in it, and then it was me, you, Callie, and Mrs. Dr. Lupo, Sam, sitting at a table at a Microsoft event.
Oh,
and I just met you and Callie, actually, and Sam for the first time.
Yeah,
and
I remember.
Oh, cool.
I just, the point is, I got that.
She doesn't remember.
I got that vibe.
I remember. It was like
we have
bar,
met.
We were like at a small table with other guys, right, or something.
Yeah, or I think Ben was schmoozing basically, and Marcel, basically, I do work was there too, and he was schmoozing. So I didn't know it. I don't know anyone from Microsoft, and we were. I was just kind of sitting at the table, and they all came sat with me. And we had an awesome conversation. Yeah, I remember it. I won't forget that. So. Don't
remember the conversation, but I remember meeting you.
You did tell us a story about. You told the story about why you changed your name because you'd just done it like the week before.
Oh,
so that's why I was so excited to hear about that. And
okay, yeah.
I love it.
I don't know. And you guys were just talking about being lady streamers, and the interesting stuff you get to deal with.
I must have just met Sam too.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
I think so.
Lady streamers.
Cool. But it was a good conversation, and look, here we are, 2 years later, podcast, boom.
Hey.
Yeah.
Now, if you were mean to Trevor, I'd be like, "Hey, Trevor, I'd love to have Ava on the podcast." And he's like, "No, she was a monster to me.
She was.
I don't want
She's a bitch.
Yeah, she's the worst. I don't want to say it. I'm glad you did." And but that didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Be kind. It's a new motto of this podcast, Make and Take Action Podcast. : You don't have to be a dick.
People are laughing because they know how much of a dick I can be.
100%. I've seen it
most of the time.
They're like, Ava.
I've seen it.
Listen,
dude.
Some people don't deserve my niceness. Okay.
Oh my gosh! Really quick story on that. We were in. It was the World Cup, or was it World Cup? No, it was the Pro-Am that was in like LA or something. And you, me, and Fear Itself were just like in an Uber on the way back to our hotel. And I had to stop at a pharmacist to get my prescription. It's like, I need this prescription.
Wow, I do not remember this.
It's amazing. You were gone. Cool. So anyway, me and Fear,
Was I drunk?
possibly. You wanted Cheetos bad. So that's
that's
a possibility.
Probably very drunk then.
Possibly. She's like, is this a 7-Eleven? Like, no, it's not a 7-Eleven. And so
Pasta.
we get out of the car and they have the only reason I stopped here is because I was like, hey guys, I need to get prescriptions. It's a big deal. I need this pretty badly. It's a 24-hour pharmacy though, so it'll be fine. So they're like, all right, cool, we can stop. So we go into the 24-hour pharmacy and we get there and their cages are down on the pharmacy. And I was like, excuse me?
Oh.
Like, hello? What's going on? And we asked the guy, and he's like, oh, he's on a lunch break. I was like, well, how long is his lunch break? He was like, it's like an hour. I'm like, so is this a 23-hour pharmacy? Like, what? I don't understand why. I need this now. I can't wait an hour for this Uber driver to like just hang out. And you and actually Fear just gave this guy like the hardest time. You're like, he needs his prescription right now. He needs it. You didn't even know what I needed it for. He's like, he needs it.
I don't even remember this.
Oh yeah. And I was like, guys, it's cool. It's whatever. I don't want to, like, this guy just works here. Like, it's totally fine. But yeah, you're like stuck up for me at Rite Aid. It's incredible. I love all the stories that we bring up that Ava doesn't remember, but made a big impact.
I have a really bad memory.
That's great experiences
I have a
with
terrible
Ava
memory.
that she does not remember.
She does not remember.
We're pumping her up. She's like, wow, it's great.
No idea.
Yikes.
One time Ava gave me the shirt off her back. I don't remember that at all. Okay.
I remember what party were we at where we
It's
had
Hunt the
McDonald's? I remember that.
Oh, that was TwitchCon. That was this past TwitchCon. Yeah. They bought a stupid amount of McDonald's. Yep. It wasn't 7-Eleven, but it was McDonald's. It was pretty good.
Yes, it was okay.
It was okay. All right. Anyway, Ava is very kind and will stick up for you if she has Cheetos.
I'm very good at sticking up for other people. Myself, I'm not as confrontational.
Interesting. It's just other people, not yourself.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I'll get mad about something and then I'll get over it. Like an hour later. Fuck it, whatever. I was going to say something to this asshole, but never mind.
Think of it an hour later. That would have been so good.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely one of those people
like in person like that. Like obviously on Twitter, I'm more confrontational about myself, but like for other people, like in front of other people, I guess face to face.
Yeah.
For myself, I don't care as much. But if something I don't like is happening to a person I do like, I will say something.
Good.
Love that.
I wish I was better at that. I'm just
Trevor's
3 hours
like
later like, man, I should have said this.
Yeah.
I'm like in a
so
fight
passive.
at a bar, and Trevor's like, I should have helped you. Oh, man.
My bad. I could have totally just,
He's like beating you up.
blindsided him.
He's like, nah, he's got this.
Trevor's a terrible friend. Terrible friend.
How did we get here?
I don't know. Probably your poor friendship.
Well, it's a great time to do an ad. That's what's it's time to do the ad, all right?
We're falling apart.
But this is one of those special weeks where we aren't actually going to do it. We're going to put it in post. All right, ready, action. The May Contain Action podcast is presented by PrintLoyal.com. They partnered with talented artists creating incredible gaming fan art and make it available to you to rep your favorite games. New art is added weekly, and Drop One featuring art inspired by Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Destiny is now available at PrintLoyal.com. Love games? Show it with PrintLoyal. Also, coming soon, some special Star Wars content. So check out the website, give them a follow, and see what's up. And cut. All right, moving on.
That's done. We did it.
Moving on. Put it in post. 6 p.m.
Awesome.
The best.
Nice.
So Ava, okay. We kind of touched on this before, but I definitely want to know more about it because I think it's super interesting that you've kind of pivoted your whole content creation. You're doing a lot more built around travel, like we said.
Mm-hmm.
What's the hardest part of vlogging on the road? Because I feel like that's like its own thing, content creation you have to kind of get over. But what's your favorite place that you've ever gone?
I guess vlogging is just hard for me because I naturally try not to, but like I obviously compare myself to other vloggers because I'll watch travel videos on YouTube.
Oh,
to like
for sure.
kind of get an idea. I'm not a YouTube watcher though. I very rarely ever watch other people's YouTube videos, but sometimes I'll like, peek in or whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just think I noticed that a lot of people who do well with travel vlogs and stuff, they're very excited, they have a very bubbly personality, which sometimes I am, but for the most part, I'm a very sarcastic, very monotone kind of like.
Same.
Oh yeah,
I just don't have that like YouTuber for what right now does well with the younger kids and stuff. It's obviously like the pranks and hey guys, and so I don't do that. So vlogging for me is hard because I feel like it's not going to go anywhere, but I do it anyways, just in case. You never know.
Interesting.
And it is
Like,
fun
it's
to
not
like
gonna
have
be-
that kind of recorded, I guess, in a way. Like I think it'll be cool when I'm older to look back on these YouTube travel vlogs that I made
For sure.
and see what I've done. But I definitely don't see myself ever making money off of it. I just think the formula right now for YouTube, I don't have that right personality
Mhm.
for it, fortunately. But IRL streaming and stuff like that, I do very well when I travel.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'll probably focus more on that.
IRL streaming, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I feel like if you enjoy the vlogging aspect, like if you actually like it, then your audience will find you. So they'll find the people that are like, I don't like this person saying, hey guys, every time I start their video. Like, I get it, man. You're excited and you're starting a vlog. Where you're like, sup, I'm in Japan, whatever.
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah,
a
like I
niche.
never
People
really
like
know what
that.
to say. I'm like, do I just like talk about what I like? I always feel awkward, but it could just be lack of experience, and
That might
I'll
be
get
it,
better at it and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, a lot of the times I just feel dumb. Like, what do I? I'm like, what? I don't know. Here's
And you
here's
don't know
this
what it's
cool
gonna look like
temple,
either.
guys. Like, oh my gosh.
You don't realize how much like those successful, like let's just use, everyone's not David Dobrik, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah, exactly.
you got to remember how that looks when he's recording it and then how it looks after it's edited. So
Yes.
I actually just did my first vlog ever too. And it was like moving to spring training because that's people are like, show us what it's like. It's basically the worst day of my life every single year. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the same way. I'm just hyper cynical. Like all the camera angles were like from low because if I go high,
Yeah, I'm like, oh god.
like
I
I'm
look
6'5".
awful
I
here.
put the camera up. I'm like, I put it 8 feet in the air in the middle of the airport. So I'm like trying to be secret. Like, okay, we're in the airport. I don't want anyone. And I was like, oh my god, I feel so stupid. And then my editor put it together and it was awesome. I was like, this was awesome. It was actually kind of funny because he could put a bunch of other meme stuff in it because that's what I just.
I love
was
my
like, I'm
editor.
super excited.
It's
So
amazing.
you have an editor as well, Ava?
Yeah, I don't know how to edit. I can't be bothered, to be honest. It's a lot of
so
work,
long.
right? Like
Yeah,
it's creativity.
It takes so
It's
long.
it's
can't be bothered.
teaching yourself. It's like I don't even what's Sony. I don't even know like what.
It takes a long time,
Oh,
especially
my God.
vlogs.
I
it
don't
takes so
want to
long.
learn that. I'll pay someone to do it. I'm very much
Mhm.
a fan of paying people to do things for me that
Smart.
I can't do.
Mm, nice.
Nor do I wanna
Bougie.
do.
I like it.
That's actually
love
really that's literally what everyone learns later in their they try to do everything themselves and they realize they stretch themselves so thin and then it starts to hurt their content and then but you figured it out, like, just if you can't do something, you don't want to learn how to do it, pay someone to do it if you can afford it. Just literally.
if you
buy into that.
under
Have
the
you guys
umbrella
heard of
of
TaskRabbit? Love TaskRabbit.
can you afford it?
Yeah, I had my curtains
Yeah.
hung by TaskRabbit.
Sponsor
pay
us, guys.
someone-
I'm a big fan.
You paid someone to hang your curtains?
It was like Kate bought all new curtains for the whole house. It was like 9 different windows. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no way.
I'm
There's
like,
no
my
way.
light bulb goes out. I'm like, oh, this guy's only $15 an hour.
Okay, I'll do
Come
light
on in,
bulbs.
bud.
I can do light bulbs. But
That's wild.
yeah,
I've never thought to TaskRabbit.
Welcome to 2020.
bro, and like I said, dude, anything technology related, Fiverr. There you go. Boom, fix it.
Yeah.
You want to learn something? Someone could teach you on Fiverr. That's for sure. By the way, Fiverr. Still looking for sponsors. Thank you.
It's brought to you not by Fiverr. All right, perfect. Curtains. That's incredible. Okay, I need to get better at the internet. I didn't realize that was a thing.
You really,
I mean,
really
do you want to hang
Yeah.
curtains? Really? Paul.
I mean, I never thought of it as like, so I don't go throughout my day thinking of all the things I don't want to do because that'd be like 90% of my day. So I just do them. Like, I don't want to do dishes,
You
but
just
I do
trudge
them.
through
I never
life.
thought
We
to
get it.
pay
You just
someone.
trudge through life.
I don't think hanging curtains is considered trudging through life.
Trudging through life.
That's the most first world thing we've ever said on this. Oh, I gotta hang my curtains.
I have like 30 things. Well, not 30 things, but I have a bed that needs to be built and some other stuff that needs to be built. And I'm definitely hiring someone to do that because I cannot be bothered to spend 3 hours reading a user manual, hammering shit. Don't care enough to. I'll pay to save myself some time.
Paul, just think of how great it is when you get your Euro salad delivered from somebody else and then just apply that to literally everything else.
Yes.
Really? Food? And you're like, what else can I not do? Edit?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then you can
Someone will
Netflix
do that?
instead.
Yeah, exactly.
This is, I don't know that I'm ready to face this reality yet. I'm not sure that I'm.
Oh no, it's terrible. If the apocalypse ever happens, I'll be useless. But
I also feel like in a weird, like, yes, very
I enjoyed
apocalyptic
the time
sense.
I had.
I sometimes I think about, how would I do an apocalypse? Like, what things wouldn't I have? I'm like, go down the list of all the things I couldn't do. I'm like, I'd probably die in the first hour. I don't even know.
You're
how
like,
that's
there's no
possible.
water in my house if the water stops running.
Where do you even get water these days? Lakes? Who knows where a lake is? Like,
I'm
all
actually
this.
like a little bit of a weirdo, and I have like a
You have a what?
I have like
Survival
a
kit.
full survivalist like pack. You know, like I have a straw that you can drink out of any water because it filters it so well that basically you can drink out of a puddle and it'll be safe to drink. So I'll have water, and I have like emergency ration bags, and then I have like a backpack and sleeping gear and all that. Well, you know, it's kind of like hiking. I just never went hiking. It was really just in case the apocalypse ever happens.
Isn't that like what is that called? A bug out bag?
Yeah, a little
You
bit.
have
Yeah. That's
you have
actually
a
really
bug out
smart.
bag?
You're supposed to have one of those.
That's
I have
wild.
one. I have one in my electric car that won't work without electricity.
God forbid an EMP goes off.
I'm like, oh wait, I'll just go get it out of the car. Oh wait, I can't unlock it because my phone doesn't connect to it because electricity doesn't work anymore. So it's locked in there. We gotta break my trunk open.
I mean, I just know
wild.
that if I could make it to Canada, like my dad, like I'm from a small town in northern Canada. Like he knows how to farm, he knows how to build houses and stuff like that. So I'm like, I know if I can make it up there, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I just need to make it there.
100%.
So that's my escape route as well.
That's your plan. Nice guy.
Yeah. I think Tarkov really prepared me for the apocalypse as well.
Jeez.
Just being honest with you. Got a lot of ideas. I went into Home Depot the other day and I was like, oh God, so the resources in here. The resources, the things I could build.
You're like, I would have the dopest hideout if I could just get into a
legit
Home
I'm not even
Depot.
kidding. This is a real I legitimately installed a doorbell that I didn't Fiverr it or whatever the other day.
The Ring.
Why would
Install
you
the
do that?
doorbell.
It's
40
literally the
years
easiest
old.
thing in the world to do, but
The
continue.
apocalypse. It's not. I had to wire a doorbell. You're not listening to me. I didn't install it. I had to wire it.
Paul,
That's
I
really
know what you
complicated.
did. You have a Ring doorbell. I have the same one, and I
don't
installed mine
have
too.
a Ring. Trevor, shut your hole. We're way off topic. I did not get a Ring doorbell. I blew a hole into my drywall. I had to like take a wire
Oh, you're
from.
so manly. Wow.
Wow,
Okay.
that's what you wanted, right?
This-
Wow.
this feels like- This feels like it's going in the direction I don't want it to go. And all I'm saying is I installed the doorbell myself and it felt like Tarkov because the cables, the little wires weren't long enough. So I scavenged an old power supply, cut the cable off the power supply, stripped the cable back and used the copper wiring in there to make it longer. And I felt like a badass.
You
That's actually
should.
pretty cool. That's pretty
Like
cool.
not
I'm gonna lie.
useless. That's amazing.
I've never
Yeah,
done
I'm
anything
useless.
Like
That's
I can't do
amazing.
anything.
So technically, all that did happen, but my buddy did it. But I watched him do it, and it was amazing.
that. Oh my god!
It was incredible to watch. Now I know how to do it, though, is the thing. Is
The
the moral of the
closest thing I've-
story.
You didn't even do it.
I've learned. Ava, please. I've learned now, though. And that knowledge is power.
The closest thing I've ever
I
done
did not
is
see that twist coming. I thought you really
course.
did. I was so impressed for a minute. But you're right. You did learn. You did
I
learn.
learned. So I know how to do it in the future.
I have an assortment of different AC adapters once, and this one time I looked in the drawer and I had the one perfect printer someone gave me. So that's the closest I've ever got. I'm like, wow, I had a cable to fix this, and I fixed it. My bad. printer
really
works
proud of
now, or the printer turns on. Of course, it doesn't work because it's a printer and they don't work. Printers
Yeah,
work
I
anymore.
don't.
It's 2020. We still can't figure out how to work a printer.
Yeah.
Take your
but
time.
it did turn on, so that was. I don't know why I told this story.
Oh, it's all right. I want to find out because I feel like we never actually got there. Ava, what's your favorite place that you've gone in your travels? All your vlogging travels. Kind of feel like you vacation often. I feel like I saw you one time in like some sort of bird's nest.
Yeah,
thing.
that was in Tulum,
Oh, I'm sorry. Where was that?
Mexico.
What was the first thing you said though?
Tulum. Tulum? I don't know how.
Sounds like it's in Narnia.
Tulum?
That's incredible.
Tulum. I
Tulum?
think it's Tulum. Yeah, I think
You
it's
could have
Tulum.
told me that was anywhere in the world. I
Doesn't
would've
sound
been-
very Spanish.
Yeah,
It
no,
doesn't, does it?
No, it doesn't. That's incredible. Okay,
That's
but
probably because it's like an Instagrammer's tourist trap.
That is what it is. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's beautiful there.
Love that.
Yeah, because it's so that hotel is like built into the jungle, but it's also over like a cliff right over the water.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Everything there's built out of wood. They don't have electricity. They don't have. There's like spots where you can get internet.
Wow.
That's about it. It's supposed to be like technology free, you know.
But you vlogged it.
Yes. I think. No, I think that was before I started vlogging.
Oh, that was
But
before.
I
Okay.
took pictures on my
Sure.
phone.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure.
But I think my favorite was probably Portugal. It's been Portugal, so really
wow,
underrated.
Portugal.
I feel like I've like never even like I was like where the fuck is Portugal when my friend wanted to go.
Yeah.
But I just agreed to go with her and we went and it's I don't know it was so random because I wasn't expecting it, but I think it's definitely like an underrated like when people want to travel they want to go to like Asia or they want to go to Europe or
Mm-hmm.
you know, the Caribbean or something. And this place was just absolutely gorgeous. Like all their buildings are really colorful and everything. All their buildings have like, they're really unique because they do tiles on them.
Yeah.
And so it's just really unique and different. The food's great. A lot of Spanish influence. So it was beautiful. The water and the beaches there are like just as nice as the Caribbean almost, like warm and blue and green and pretty. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I think that was
Portugal.
probably my favorite. Japan, close second. Tokyo was really cool just because it was so different from anything else I'd ever experienced.
Like culture shock type of thing.
Culture-wise.
Yeah.
As a female, safest city I've ever felt. I mean, probably one of the biggest I've ever been in, but
Really?
besides LA. But yeah, like no one catcalls you, like no one coming up to you and gas stations or grocery stores, you know, like it's not that that's bad or anything, but just like everyone, like you're left alone basically. Maybe just because I'm a tourist, maybe because I'm Asian and have tattoos and I look scary. I don't know.
I think they're just really nice. I've heard everyone. They're really nice.
I could walk around at night, like even in the red light district, and I didn't even feel unsafe because I could see other women walking by themselves, and like it was the safest place I've ever felt. Like I thought I was gonna be scared being alone and by myself, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
I wasn't at all.
Wow,
and then
you
it's
were
so
alone there?
clean there. Like they don't have trash cans. I was so confused. Like even on the streets, I'm like, where do they put their trash? And I think they just hold on to it till they get home or something and then throw it out. Like there's not even gum on the sidewalk, guys. Like it's crazy.
I cannot wait. I'm actually so
Like I feel like in America, like if you just like walk down the
incredible.
sidewalk, there's like 200 gum stuck, you know?
Oh, there's a gum wall in Seattle. My
Yeah. Like
God.
I swear to God, you could lick a toilet there and it's so clean.
I'll take your word for that. But so you traveled to Tokyo alone, or you were just alone in that moment?
Well, I had friends that were there already.
Okay.
And so I was just like, you know what? What's holding me back? Why wouldn't I just go? So I met up with them once, but I originally had people that were going to come with me, but they all bailed. So I ended up just going by myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone
Also-
says they want to travel and be spontaneous
But
until
yeah,
the moment actually comes, and then they don't.
very true. Yeah, honestly, a lot of respect for going all the way to Japan solo.
I might not have done it
wow.
if I didn't already have at least a couple girlfriends that I knew were there. But we only met up once. Like I did it all by myself, basically. There's a couple IRL streamers there though that I did end up meeting.
Yeah.
Cool.
That is incredible. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to go.
Yeah, it's crazy because that's like so out of my comfort zone. Like everything you just said.
Yeah, it was.
Everything you said was terrifying for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was new for me, but it was actually really fun because, when you travel with other people, it's fun in its own way. It really is because you have something to do and, you have people to talk with and stuff. Like it did get a little bit lonely sometimes, but it was nice because whatever I wanted to do, I got to do. There wasn't a discussion. Like if I wanted to go here, I just went there.
That is nice.
There wasn't like, what restaurant should we eat at? I don't want to do that. There was no like couples bickering amongst themselves.
Oh, yeah. Hate that. Those couples bicker.
There was never that awkward, they're fighting, so what do we do now?
Yeah.
None of that. So it was like, I just got to eat when I wanted to eat. I got to sleep, So that was really, actually really nice. I definitely still probably preferred traveling with at least one or two other people, but I think solo trips are a lot more fun than I would have thought.
I love that. That's very respectable. Gosh darn it. Ava's so brave.
It wasn't meant to be brave. It failed, and then I had no choice. But yeah,
I wouldn't walk alone in the red light district.
I'm going to be honest. So if I got bailed on, I'd just be like, well, I'm going to bail on my own trip then, I guess.
Well, the red light district is still just like full of people. And like, that's the thing. There's so many people in Tokyo. Anywhere you walk, there's people there. So it's like, what bad thing is going to happen because there's so many witnesses all the time at every time of the day. The red light district is the only sketchy people were the bouncers that they hired, I guess, because they try and lure tourists in to drug them or something so they can rob them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Other than that, though, great.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, but it's like any other city. Don't be stupid. Like, why would you go into this little, really creepy looking alleyway?
Absolutely. Don't be foolish, but understandable. Wild. Dude.
Okay. Portugal. Wow. Who would have thought?
So I think it's really underrated probably as a destination.
Cool. And for
gorgeous, like just gorgeous.
For everyone out there, like Tim, Portugal is actually next to Spain on the Iberian Peninsula. If you're wondering, bordering the Atlantic Ocean. So if anyone's like, where is Portugal? That's where it is. It's where Ronaldo's from.
Yeah, they do this
chicken
dish there. And just the way they fry it and the seasoning on it is, oh my God, it's the best chicken I've ever had in my life. So good. I forget what it's called. I'm sure someone knows.
Dude, Trevor, we need to travel, dude. Can your off season be longer? It's exhausting.
Bro, I travel. Okay, let's not get in this. We'll be here all night. Okay?
Yeah, but do you travel and enjoy it or do you travel and work?
Who wouldn't go to Cleveland, Ohio and have a phenomenal time? You know what I mean?
I don't even know where Ohio is.
In the middle.
Is that like in the middle?
Yeah.
Like no one cares.
By
Where
Greenland.
Cincinnati is. I know that doesn't help, but it's kind of Cincinnati's also there.
I don't even know where that is.
I travel and work. But we go somewhere every off season. So next year it's gonna be freaking Tokyo. We're gonna try to ball out a little bit. Like really, just do it. Do it up.
Awesome, man.
Well, if you ever need any not missed spots, I have a couple that I could share with you.
That would be lovely.
Like you need to go there. And
we also recently traded for a very well-known Japanese player who has more media following just him around than our entire team has following the rest of us. So
really?
Because they're like superstars. Like if you play in the MLB and you're Japanese, like they want to know everything you're doing.
It's a huge deal, yeah.
Yeah, his name's Kenta. And I said, Kenta, where do I go in Japan? And he goes, through the year, or his interpreter told me, he's like, through the year, we'll tell you a bunch of stuff. We'll try to set some cool stuff up for you to do. So I was like, yes! You're pretty much the president of Japan. This is going to be awesome. So
the president of Japan.
Any tips I can get, I would totally hit you.
There's like two places that I would definitely go to.
Cool. And I got to see the Olympics too. You know what?
Mount Fuji is really cool. Just so gigantic. I've never seen.
I'm going to DM and ask you so that Kate, my wife, can put it on the itinerary because we're itinerary travelers. I love it.
Yeah, it's obnoxious.
Yeah.
See, I'm not. Good. I literally would just Google. I was like, where should I go today?
Just literally on Yelp.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I almost kind of want to do that.
It's bad and good. Sometimes I waste more time looking for something to do than actually doing anything.
Yeah. Trevor, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you not ruin the game today?
Yes, I can't ruin the game. We have a game. You ready to play a game, Ava?
I'm scared.
So it's okay.
Sure.
So the game.
Fine
game
in the
is
red
called-
light district. A game, the worst. Sorry, go ahead.
The game is called Initials. Okay. My last time I did this was a little scuffed, and I might have gave away the fifth one on accident by saying
Pretty
it.
bad.
But this time we have one set of initials. So basically, I'm going to give you two initials. Everything, the answer is those initials. So it can be a person, place, thing.
Oh, I'm gonna suck at this.
fictional character. It's
Can I
going to be
Google?
great. It's
Absolutely
actually not as
not.
hard as you think it is. I'm not that great at writing the hints. So usually people get it by the third hint. The fifth hint's like literally tells you what it is basically without saying it.
Okay.
So
Do not look at your
usually
chat. Stop it.
Chat.
Stop it. Do not.
Okay, I'm not looking at chat. I'm looking at you guys in the Discord.
So this week we have JS.
JS. Okay.
JS and initials for all five. So this is the
Love
first
it.
time we've had the same initials.
Wow. Perfect.
So what I'll do is I'll say a hint.
Yep.
You get one guess. So save it. If you don't know exactly what it is, you're going to take a chance here. You say your guess. You can't guess again.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, the fifth hint will literally, like, if you don't get it by then, you're not going to get it. So don't let it get to the fifth hint.
Okay.
Yeah. Just throw something out. So here we
Are
go.
you ready?
Number
Okay.
one, JS. Okay.
Here we
Hint
go.
number one,
Yep.
yelling. Yeah, that doesn't. I know that's
Yelling.
not a good one. The first
That
hint
was
usually doesn't
awful.
tell you nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll make sense though. It's gonna make sense. It all comes around. It always does.
wait.
Yelling was the first hint. All right,
Yelling.
Nothing,
Got it.
Nothing. All right. Second hint. Daytime entertainment.
Oh God, I don't watch TV.
Again, this is gonna make a lot of sense when we find out what it is.
Jerry Springer.
You are correct, sir. Jerry Springer. Yes.
Never, probably
I'm
would have
not-
never gotten that.
I'm nuts.
The next hint was reality TV. Yep.
Not really.
The fourth one was paternity test. Jerry
Okay,
Springer,
maybe
come on.
that would have helped me.
And the last one is chant his name. Jerry.
Oh,
Jerry.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what it's known for.
Yes.
All right,
Love
great job. Paul, one.
Brahmi spitter.
I'm the best.
0.
Oh
See if you like
God.
this one.
Tough.
All
Ava.
right. Number 2.
Mhm.
Number JS. Hint number 1. Weekends.
At Bernie's.
What?
Weekend at Bernie's. It's a show. It's a movie, but
Wow.
that's
Never-
nothing to do with this.
Wow.
Just so everyone knows,
Is
listeners.
that a part of the hint? Is that a part of it?
No, it's not. It's just weekends.
Feels like it's a part of it.
Okay. Hint number 2.
Okay, weekend.
Improv.
I have no idea.
I got nothing.
Okay. Hint number 3. Has been seen as George Bush and Joe Biden.
Okay.
This one's a little tougher.
Hold
It's a little
on.
Tougher.
It's coming to me.
I got nothing.
All right, we're getting close. Hint 4. Hall pass.
Oh boy.
Are you Googling?
No, I can see his face. I'm not. That's not me googling. This is me googling.
He's just really bad at it. Oh my God, you wrote all of them.
I'm sorry. I wrote all the thing. I'm sorry. I wrote everyone. I'm sorry.
He's just really bad at pronouncing words. I think that's what he's struggling with.
No, I know. I can see his face.
All right. We're gonna get to the 5th hint. Hopefully, this brings it home for Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible bosses.
Oh. Is this an actor's name?
Yes.
I don't know actors' names.
Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat. Don't look at chat.
I'm looking at chat. I don't even know who this guy is.
It's
You don't know who that is? Oh, that's
no. I don't know
I
his
feel
last
like I
name.
probably would know his face.
It's Jason something. Oh, it's Jason something. Darn it! I
I'm
don't know.
awful.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
buzz
don't
you
ever
both.
pay
It's
attention.
Jason Sudeikis.
Sudeikis. Dang
And neither one of you get it. Jason Sudeikis. He's the dude from Hall Pass. He's in Horrible Bosses. He's the dude with that the smile. It's hard to and Weekends Improv. He was on
He's not the
SNL
one
for a
with
really
the
long time.
unique voice. He's
No.
So there's Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
The dude with the nose. And then Jason Sudeikis was the other guy.
Looking at it
I
right
don't
now.
like
think I've
best
seen
friends.
Holocaust, so that's probably why.
You should watch it. It's a great, goofy, stupid Owen Wilson movie. It's great.
He's married to Olivia Munn. Yeah. Yeah. It's
married
fun.
to Olivia Munn, which is, I mean,
Yeah, I'm really bad with stuff like this. I don't pay attention ever to names
well,
or.
if you don't get this
movies.
next one, it's gonna be you're in a world of hurt. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Oh God, if it's
all right.
sports, I don't know anything either.
It's not
I
sports.
can't-
Okay.
What
Okay,
would you
so
say you do know, Ava? What are you up on?
Video games. Makeup? I don't know.
All right.
I like crime TV shows.
Are any of these in crime? You might. Hey, maybe. All right. Number 3, JS.
Wild. Sorry.
Olivia Wilde. Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Billy.
So sorry. Olivia Munn.
JS. First hint. Famous dad. I know it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it. Number
Okay.
1's never gonna
Could be a
get
girl's name then. Probably. No.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, Ava.
it. Hint number 2. Canine best friend.
What was the first one?
Famous dad.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hint number 3. Where's
I'm
all
sorry.
black?
Where's all black? Famous dad. A dog. Ozzy Osbourne. No.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
these next two
Uh-huh.
are going to hand it to you. So if you don't get it, I'm going to be so upset.
Okay.
Hint number 4. Winter is coming.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow?
Oh, just beat her to it.
I've never actually seen that show either.
Oh my God, I
you
chose the
talking
wrong
about?
game. I chose the wrong game.
What do you do with your
I do know who
time?
Jon Snow is, though. I do know who he is.
Okay, next time you're on the podcast, we're doing Name That 7-Eleven food, and you're going to kill it.
Oh my.
Listen, okay, so I love fantasy. I know I would love that
Clearly.
show.
Yeah.
I love dragons, and I've actually YouTube just like all the dragon scenes from that show.
You've YouTube just dragon scenes from
Just the
King's
dragon scenes.
Well, then maybe.
But I don't. So I get attached to characters, and I've heard they kill off like everyone in that show. So I don't want to watch a show where I get attached to a character and then they die, because then I get angry.
Yeah, you would have got really
So
angry
I didn't
then.
want to put myself through that pain.
Also, the ending was awful.
Yeah.
But the fifth hint was actually fell in love with with a crazy dragon lady. That was.
Oh yeah, that'd have been pretty good.
You would probably would have got
Let
it.
me have that one.
No.
Let me
Just
have
let
one.
you have that. Is that how the world works?
Can I have 1 point?
I don't know if she's.
You
gonna
did
get
technically get it right. But I'm not
Well,
gonna
so
give
we
it to you
should
'cause I'm
both get a point, right?
Ava, you're trying to like get around in this game because you're bad at it, and I'm on to you.
You didn't
It's not
say
gonna
it was
happen.
whoever said it first, right? It was just whoever got the answer.
It's 2 to
I got
1.
the answer.
Did you say that?
She was right.
You know,
2
we're
to
supposed
1.
to count
Paul, she's never gonna get these next two.
Oh,
Like
okay,
I've never been more sure about something in my entire life.
Okay.
it. Perfect.
So
I'm
here's
looking at
number
chat
4.
now. Fuck you guys. Okay, let's go.
JS. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Hint number 1. Bass intro. Again, you're not supposed to get it in the first hint.
Base intro. Okay. Yeah.
Hint number 2. Comedy.
Nope.
Intro. So not a musician. Okay.
Hint number 3. George.
Jerry Seinfeld.
It's Jerry Seinfeld. I was talking about the show Seinfeld. Number 4 was sitcom. What am I saying?
Chat was right. They were saying that on the first hint, though. So I don't know if I think they're just spamming words that are JS now.
Yeah, it's like the most famous freaking bass riff ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also not seen that show.
Okay.
Oh,
Fifth.
Ava.
Don't
I
you
don't
watch
watch
Netflix?
TV, I told you.
Don't you just like binge like old shows on Netflix ever? Just
I
put them
do.
on.
I'll
What
watch
are you
like
doing?
classic
While you're eating
movies.
your
No,
pasta?
I actually only watch The Office, Criminal Minds, Parks and Recreation.
Oh,
Law and
dang it.
Order.
I could have.
I only watch those, and then I just rewatch them when I'm done.
Okay.
You rewatch them? Like things you've already seen, you rewatch that?
Yeah, because there's so many seasons that I forget.
Ava, I don't know when you're coming back on, but you are, and I'm going to tailor this game for you. I'm going to tailor it. I'm learning so
Can I
much.
get 1 point?
I gave you the one for you said Jon Snow. You said
No,
the
that's
word.
what I said in the
So-
next show. I'm gonna get 1.
All right, well, Paul literally just already won, so let's go to the last one. The last hint, by the way, was Kramer is an idiot. So
Love that.
if you didn't get
Kind
it,
of a giveaway.
all right, last one. Well, it's what it's for. I want you guys to be able to get the points. Last one, JS. Hint
Okay.
number 1. Action.
Jason Statham.
Oh my God, you did it!
Are you
Really?
freaking serious?
You got it on the first one. It's Jason Statham.
Did I actually, or is that a pity point?
No, you did. Number 2 was martial arts. Number 3 was bald. 4th was the transporter, and 5th was Shaw to the Rocks Hobbs.
See, I know some famous people.
Look, first
She
of all,
literally just guessed Jason Statham got it.
no,
That's awesome.
He's the action guy. That's a J.
guessed Jason Statham, and I don't know who Jason Statham is.
Whatever. You know what I was trying to
But
say.
it's not Statham.
Okay, she just pronounced what she saw in chat wrong. Okay, it's fine.
You knew who I was going for.
You saw it in chat. You saw it in chat, and I'm
No,
disappointed.
no one said his name in chat. You can even look.
She got it really fast, so there's actually a really good chance that like it
no,
didn't
you
even.
just said action, and I was.
There's
thinking
no
of-
way it even
famous
like with
people.
delay. There's no way with delay they even heard it for yet. So
This is
Yeah.
it's rigged.
I'm so happy. That actually,
No,
I'm
I
so
think-
happy. Paul wins, but she
No.
got the last one, so she's actually kind of the winner. So
What? No, that's not how this works.
Paul, you
He
win.
just
You're the
changed the
winner.
rules. I won. Sucks to suck.
Paul, have you
Okay,
won
now-
every single
now
one?
She's baiting me. Okay. All right. No, she's
Paul,
not
have you
coming
won
back
every
on.
single one?
I don't think I've ever lost.
You know what?
Wow, do you just like?
I need
play
you
trivia
to do
all
an
the time?
initials game once because I want to actually play it.
Absolutely not, dude.
Let's
Sorry.
plan that for the future at some point. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'll do it as
Thank
soon
you
as
for
you do
playing
the
our
game.
game. Ava,
Yeah.
that was we learned a lot right there. We've learned so much today.
We
This
learned
has
a
been
lot
very-
about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. About the things you don't watch and about the reliability of your memory also.
It's awful.
Kind of
I'm
poor.
gonna stick to Criminal Minds and freaking Parks and Rec next time. And evidently Jason Statham
I
movies.
don't actually know the names
Oh
of any
my
of the
God.
actors in that.
We
either.
should do that.
You
should
totally
ask.
do. What's Andy's name?
Come
on.
Chris, right? Something.
Yes.
Fuck.
One
No, the
syllable.
pressure's on. I can't do it when there's pressure.
Starts with a P and ends with rat.
Chris Pratt. Got it on my own.
Yay!
Starts with a P and ends with rat.
These are the kind of hints that I need. Okay.
The hesitation from her too, because she actually processed that, which is the best part. That was the P and ends with rat.
You just heard her pull out a notepad. She's like, Pratt.
Light bulb. You could hear
Oh
the
my-
hamster wheels turning.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
awesome.
that was fantastic.
P. Pratt. Got it.
Nailed it, Ava. Really proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, we are coming towards the end of our podcast, but we have a little segment that we like to do. So, Ava, you can think of yours. If you don't have one, that's totally fine. But because apparently you don't watch YouTube at all, but we like to shout out
No.
a content creator in some way, shape, or form. So, Trevor, would you like to get started on a content creator you've been consuming or watching recently that you've been enjoying that you'd like to give a little shout out for on the podcast?
Absolutely. And just to preface this doesn't have to be a YouTuber or specific
Anyone.
anywhere. It can be anyone who makes content anywhere than
Oh
anything.
yeah, I
So
have people for that.
yeah. So mine is actually it's Bite This on Twitch, but who they actually are is a lot of people know them as Jaws, the DJ, who has made some very famous songs that you've definitely heard before. He actually does a stream once a week where he goes on and he listens to people's demos that he was sent, breaks them down.
Oh.
Sometimes like collabs on them, like opens them up and like starts working on them and gives them tips and like adds cool stuff and like just like for fun, just for free and like for fun, and just shows everyone how he like goes through his process of making music, which is so interesting to me. And like I'm like I didn't even know about it, and I've actually been a big fan of his for a long time, his music. So I was like popped in, I was like, there's no way this has happened. This is awesome. More people need to know about this. So Dead Mouse used to do that too. That was like his main thing he used to do when he streamed a lot. And I'm into music and electronic music and the DJing world, and so that's just if Bite This is his name. It's all lowercase, one word. I believe he streams. He's trying to do Fridays before he goes and does shows. So sometimes from hotels, but if you like his music, Jaws is spelled Jauz.
I've met him.
Yeah. So yeah,
he's friends with Tucker and all that.
He's friends with Tucker.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, that's what he does on streams. I think he plays video games
I know he
sometimes.
streamed. That's cool.
Yeah. So I just found it like a month or so ago, and I try to catch every single one because it's super. Like he's just obviously very good at what he does, and learning something from people who
That's
mastered
so cool,
it.
though.
Cool.
Yeah, that he takes other people's stuff they send him.
Yeah, and he kind of like sometimes like listens to Chad, like, "Hey, you should put this in." And he's like, "Yeah, let's try that." And like so, like Chad's kind of making a song with him, which is kind of cool.
Ooh, that's very neat. It's good to read Chad.
Creative.
What do you got,
Never
Paul?
read Chad. I have a I guess it is a viewer / buddy of mine that I've known for quite some time. His name is Bronx. He is at Bronx Bomber 19 on Twitter, and he is BRONX_ on Twitch. He just
I know Bronx.
recently. Oh yeah, Bronx. Yeah, he just got partner. He just got partner like a day or two ago.
Yay.
Congrats,
Yeah.
dude.
Pretty awesome. So he was affiliate for a bit. He's been making Dead by Daylight content, which is really good. He's like super good. Like Dead by Daylight has like this super strong
Cult following.
Oh my
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I did not realize how deep it went, but it's deep. So yeah, he's been really grinded, doing a really good job. He also does it surprisingly without a face cam, which is whenever someone is able to get partner without a face cam, I'm like, hats off. I don't know how you do
You
that.
actually are entertaining.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
have
can't
a
just go full
personality,
cam and
don't
start
you?
dancing. Like,
We're all here faking it, and you're actually entertaining. Congratulations. So yeah, he's a no face cam streamer. He does a really good job. Like I said, he's a Dead by Daylight fanatic. Just got partnered. So check him out. Yeah, he's again twitch.tv/BRONX_. You can add him on Twitter as well. Bronx Bomber 19 on Twitter, and he also is an editor. He's doing that and also an editor for like 3 different channels.
Oh my
So
God.
he edits videos. Yeah, he's the guy on
That's a lot of
Fiverr.
work.
that you
he's finding
contact.
his way. He's finding his way in this world.
He
That's
is, man.
awesome.
He's working. He's doing a really good job. So yeah, Bronx Bomber. Ava, do you have anyone in particular that you would like to shout out?
No, I guess just
On the spot.
I personally really don't honestly watch a lot.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's totally
But
fine. You don't have to have
I
anyone.
actually recently
Any
this
people you
past
play
year
with?
have started watching a lot of GTA streamers because it actually is just so fun to watch them. So one of my favorite channels is Rami.
Oh, cool.
Twitch.tv/Rami. I don't know. He's just one of the funniest people I've ever watched on Twitch. I think he's really entertaining. So
Is he ROMY or I?
RAMEE.
RAME. I was way off. I love that.
Rami.
RAME.
Gotta check it out.
Like that. There's like a group of them. They're all
Oh,
really
is this-
funny, but his characters are definitely my favorites, kind of in the
Gosh.
GTA world right now.
I've seen your GTA gameplay. My goodness.
It's fun to play a game and just laugh the entire time instead
Yes.
of rage the entire time. Because as you
Mm.
guys probably know, I am a huge rager. So
Which is totally fine.
Totally
What
fine.
my mom told me.
Yeah, she said it's fine.
It's fine, Trevor. Just keep being you.
I love that.
and
thank you.
Ninja, right? Didn't he said
Just rage, dude.
Just
it's okay to
sometimes you just gotta
rage
It's okay to rage.
because I want to improve myself. So
Just do it on your. Yeah, make it worth it, or something.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trevor rages all the time. You've ever seen him not strike someone out? He's pissed. Hates it.
I lose my mind.
He does lose.
I've
his
gotten
mind.
better over the years, but yeah, there's days where I just gotta shut it off. You know what I mean?
oh no, I stopped playing Fortnite and Magic because it made me so angry.
Wow. Magic got you going, huh?
Did not
Oh my
think
God.
that would be the trigger. But all right. Ugh.
It's intense. I'm very competitive.
Magic. No disrespect to Magic. We'll
No,
play
I've,
that.
I've uninstalled
Totally
it.
fine.
It's gone.
I mean, people have told me about that about TFT too. Like, oh, is that what you roll? You roll that, you get a 3-star, and I'm like, what? I get mad at everything, and I'm not mad at this. I don't.
True.
But, you know,
It's,
I mean,
it's when you get good at a game, though. That's when you truly
Yeah.
start to get mad. when you're new to it and you don't understand, then yeah, it's just funny and stuff. Because I'm always laughing at first, and then I get into it, and then I'm like, fuck this game.
Yeah.
I'm always laughing at first.
Awesome. So Rami, or is it Rami? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Got it.
Well, thanks, Dave. I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
So yeah. Well, so what do you got? Anything coming up? Any trips that you're going to do vlogs for? Any events? Any merch? Anything we should keep
do.
our eyes out for? Or yours?
I'll be in LA in a couple days.
Okay.
A week
Fantastic.
or so. Actually, don't know if it'll be something with Gen G.
Okay. Yeah. It's all right. I won't have to break contract here.
I never pay attention, so I don't know if I can say it. But it's with Gen G. And it'll be something really cool and fun. I'm excited.
Haven't read a contract in years. No idea. So LA, Gen J, we should watch out for that. Should we watch out on Twitter and Instagram? Or is it going to be on all of them?
I'll probably be tweeting about it, and then I think it's going to be vlogged as well.
Oh, yeah,
Awesome.
of course. Yeah, you're traveling, vlogging. That's perfect.
No, I think they specifically for me to go there and vlog, which I don't know why. I'm like, I don't have a big vlog channel, but
It's
I'll do it.
You're about to.
I'm gonna be a YouTube vlogger. I got this.
It's happening.
I'm gonna nail it.
Crush it. Just
Dude.
crush it.
Absolutely. If that, like, seriously, if that's what you want to do, you want to travel and vlog, like, my God, like, just do it. It's so
Well,
it's
I don't
awesome.
necessarily want to do the vlogging. I just want to travel.
Okay. Fair.
But
Fair
what I
enough.
want to do is become popular enough on either Instagram or Twitter that hotels and restaurants, they're like, yeah, come stay here and just share it with your followers. That's the person that I want to be. I want to be that influencer.
Go follow those things, guys, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go do that.
Get it
Watch
going.
Ava's vlogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Watch them so I can travel, guys, for free.
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
it for me.
Don't
God.
do it for yourself and the content. Do it for Ava. Even if you hate it, just sit there.
Yeah, just watch it.
Yeah. Just like Game of Thrones. Sit there and watch. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, before we get going, we want to also just give a shout out to our reviewer. We do reviews on here every now and then. Not reviews, but we have reviews that are given to us every now and then for our podcast. We like to shout people out. So I just want to do that really quick, probably out of order at this point, but it's fine, Trevor. Bring it through.
Yeah.
Cool. So today's review comes from Gregman7, the seventh Gregman. He said, I love the banter between these two and whoever the guest may be. I've learned more about content creation in the past 2 weeks of listening to the show than I have in 3 years I've been streaming. Thanks for the awesome content.
Wow.
My mom texted me.
Thank you.
I did not slap your hand with a wooden spoon. Oops.
Your mom just
Sorry to
texted
interrupt. That was
You
my
had to tell, like, yeah, we
just had to. I was like,
there's just no way you could hold on to that.
you
I'm the
did,
same way.
mother. Yes, you did.
I would never.
Sorry,
That's
Greg, man.
incredible.
We really did like your
Yeah,
Gregman
my bad.
7.
Back to Greg, man.
Thank you so much, three man. I really do appreciate it. Be sure as well to leave a review as well if you like the content and want to give us some encouraging words or however you feel about it as well. If you do, you may just get read on the next episode out loud. But Ava, where can our listeners find you on the socials, considering the recent name change as well?
AvaGG. Pretty much on everything. Except for
everything?
Instagram, there's a period between the Ava and GG.
Of course.
AvaGG.
Mhm.
AvaGG. So you have AvaGG on everything except for Instagram.
Yeah, some little fucking kid has it.
Unbelievable. What
God
about
damn
TikTok? Are you on TikTok?
Yes.
You don't want to be. It's fine.
Well, no, I think it's important to definitely keep up with trends and apps. Like it's stupid to ignore. Well, it's not
Yeah.
stupid, but
For sure,
you're
yeah.
setting yourself, or you're not giving yourself an opportunity if you don't do it. So I've done like travel videos on TikTok,
Yeah.
which I don't know if will ever take off, but I don't actually know.
You just got to do those, and
My
it
TikTok
went
name.
like that, and then it shows your trip, like all the other people do.
Yeah, it's like
Those
little.
are sweet.
Love it.
Cool. And it's AvaGG, you said? Yeah.
Oh no, TikTok is AvaJJ.
Okay.
Old branding.
AvaJJ.
Oh,
Old
we're
branding.
back, and we're back. I like.
Shit, I think it must have been
Full
taken
circle.
then. Listen, guys.
Full circle.
Clearly, someone took my name.
Totally. Hey, if you're listening to this, give her name back.
There you go. The first one of the day. Nice. And probably the last.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well, this is the May Contain Action podcast. You can listen on all major carriers of podcasts, including Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play, SoundCloud, or watch the VOD on YouTube. 5-star ratings are always appreciated. And don't forget to leave a review. You might make your way onto the next episode. Also, you can follow at May Contain Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I would be sure to do those things because we got some sneaky little events and things we're gonna start doing on the socials. So you should pay attention.
Nuggets.
Yeah, delicious nuggets that may get you money. Okay, things that may be worth money at some point. So just think about it that way. I don't know.
Money.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. I am Trevor May is my actual handle. And it also works out that I can always tell you my name with my handle. But I am Trevor May on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok. Recently verified on TikTok. No big deal. Trevor May Baseball is my second YouTube channel. If you're into baseball, and Trevor May 65 on Instagram, which I have recently sent a message to Instagram telling them to change that to I'm Trevor May. But I think that it's going to fall on deaf ears like the last one did. Paul?
Whatever, dude. He just stealing my thunder. So I'm Paul. You can find me on twitch.tv/ActionJaxon. That's ActionJaxon. On Twitter at twitter.com/ActionJaxon. No BTW. We got it dropped. We got our name, babe.
Oh.
I noticed that. I noticed that today.
Yeah. Muscle
You had
some
X's
kid out
before,
of it.
right?
I had. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's not 2007. I didn't X's by my name. Ava, please.
Big X, little X.
Unbelievable. No, it's ActionJaxon BTW, and now it's just ActionJaxon.
Okay.
So, heck yes. But it is still, unfortunately, ActionJaxon BTW on Instagram. So, get it together. Instagram. You can listen or watch this podcast on youtube.com/ActionJaxon as well, and on TikTok, ActionJaxon BTW, where you may see me dance. I dance. I do. That's all I do. I just dance and wear robes. All right, that's all I got, Trevor.
Woo! Awesome. Thanks, guys, for being here, and everyone have a wonderful rest of your day.
Bye.
And cut. Thank you, Ed. Very good.
That was fun. You guys are so fun to talk to.
Got it.